Well, during the holiday season, MAGA woke up and realized they don't like black and brown people after all. And they've decided to go after Donald Trump, but more particularly Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy because of their positions on H-1B visas for those people that are highly educated and are needed in Silicon Valley for AI, for advanced computing, for cryptocurrency mining, and the rest. And they've decided, led by Laura Loomer of all people, one of Donald Trump's trusted advisors during the campaign, that they're going to go after Donald Trump now because he appointed an Indian American to be the head of his AI policies in the White House. They don't like Vivek Ramaswamy either. Wait till you hear what Laura Loomer had to say about him and going after Elon Musk as well. It's a MAGA Civil War. This is the prelims, and I can't wait for the prize fight on Michael Popok. I'm here for it, and you are too on Legal AF, the YouTube channel. Take a second, jump out, hit the blue subscribe button, come right back. I promise I'll be here for you. All right, let's talk about what has broken out all over social media. There is no love lost between Elon Musk and Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer, she's the one that whispered into Donald Trump's ear that he should raise at the debate that Haitians working hard in Springfield, Ohio, in their spare time are eating pets and dogs and cats. That's where that came from. Laura Loomer, or as Musk likes to call her, she's just one clickbait away from being irrelevant. That she's just a clout chaser, as we like to call it, going after clout on social media by saying really outrageous things. Now, what's been trending on social media, including in Truth Social, that Donald Trump owns, is a hashtag DOGE twins. It's not a compliment. You probably didn't think it was. DOGE, of course, is the Department of Government Efficiency, a fake, imaginary department that's not a department, not in the government, and is apparently run. I don't know how you can be employed by something that doesn't exist, but run by Ramaswamy and Musk. And MAGA has woken up to realize that they may not be on their side when it comes to immigration policy. I mean, they almost lost their mind, including guys like Nick Fuentes, a professed white supremacist, when they found out that J.D. Vance's wife, Usha, was an Indian American, and his kids were raised in that one of her religions. So you can imagine what they're doing now that this guy just got named by Donald Trump. Let me give you his name in a minute, just so you know. It's Sriram Krishnan, who is a tech executive from Silicon Valley, who Donald Trump likes for the AI position. But that's not good enough for Laura Loomer, who's now broken out to a fight in full public. And we got a ringside seat for it with Elon Musk. Listen to what Laura Loomer said. And I love the way she pulls together all the crazy in one package. First, she says that Elon Musk is obviously is against the Great Replacement Theory. What is that, Popok? The Great Replacement Theory, which came out of a racist book in Europe, claims that it's the Democratic policies to bring in a lot of black and brown people to replace the white people in the voting population. The Great Replacement Theory. It's not actually happening, but they gave a name to it. So here's what she said. And then I'll tell you what Ramaswamy said about the mediocrity of American culture, while at the same time, Elon Musk endorsed the fact that Americans are retards. His word, not mine. Okay, so here's what Laura Loomer wrote. Lumer wrote, Vivek Ramaswamy knows that the Great Replacement is real. I guess she's claiming that he's part of it because he's brown. It's not racist against Indians to want the original MAGA policies I voted for. I voted for a reduction of H-1B visas, not an extension. H-1B visas are the ones given to highly technical and skilled people to go into jobs that apparently Americans aren't qualified to obtain or can't obtain, or we just have a shortage of them, especially in places like Silicon Valley and in the areas of quantum computing and AI, chip manufacturing, and the like. Here's where, listen to this quote from Laura Loomer. The tech billionaires don't just get to walk inside Mar-a-Lago and stroke their massive checkbooks, I wasn't sure where that was going to go, and rewrite our immigration policy so that they can have unlimited slave laborers from India and China who never assimilate. This has so much crazy packed into one paragraph, I don't even know what to say. You don't even know what MAGA immigration policy is. Now, Ramaswamy came out and says, here we go. Ramaswamy said that the problem is not American intellect or IQ. It's American culture. There you go. He actually said the C word. He used the phrase, the C word. Wasn't sure where that was going either. No place good. And you're right. The C word is culture, that American culture sucks, that it leads us to mediocrity. It was so bad that fellow Indian American Nikki Haley, who's always perpetually running for something, she said that American culture is not mediocre. But Elon Musk, who's the other co-head of this fictitious non-government thing, he said in endorsing a social media post that said the problem is we need H-1B visas because a lot of Americans are, in his words, retarded. To which Elon Musk, instead of chastising the person for using the R word, decided to say, makes a lot of sense. So you've got Elon Musk, who thinks Americans, i.e. MAGA, are retarded. And then you've got Vivek Ramaswamy, who says, no, they're not retarded. It's just a bad American culture of mediocrity. Do you see now why Donald Trump didn't actually put these people into government nor give them a position that needed Senate confirmation? I think you're starting to see the math now. All right, let's keep going. Ramaswamy, then there's a pro-Trump podcaster named Brendan Dilley. He said about Ramaswamy, quote, I always love when these tech bros flat out tell you that they have zero understanding of American culture and they have the goal to tell you that you are the problem with America. All right. I like that part too. So what does this all mean? It means there is a fissure. There are a little bit cracks in the non-monolithic MAGA movement that we as Democrats and fair-minded people can exploit come the 119th Congress on January 3 and Donald Trump's inauguration. It's going to be a heavy lift for MAGA to be able to get all these crazy town policies passed all in one fell swoop with a dysfunctional House that they have to constantly run to Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic minority leader, for help. If senators are going to be bogged down in hearings and cross-examinations led by Senate Democrats and lawsuits, they're going to tie down Donald Trump and his executive orders. Oh, I'm here for it. And then you got MAGA eating MAGA. It's like cannibalism. I never was in favor of cannibalism, but this brand of it, I am. So the Laura Loomer, see, this is the problem. You can't control this much crazy in the tent of the Republicans. This is the coalition they had to put together in order to get to be elected. Now, in other countries where they have a parliamentarian system, where they have to make these devil's bargains with these other parties that don't really align with their values, it just leads to the collapse of the government, right? That's what we're seeing in France. That's what we're seeing in Germany. That's maybe what we're seeing in Canada. But here in the United States, the government doesn't collapse. It just gets immobilized by backbiting and cannibalism within their own party. How long, I mean, there's got to be a sports book on this, on how long Elon Musk and Ramaswamy last. First of all, let's be frank. They don't need this. Elon Musk accomplished his major objective. He took his $257 billion fortune, he turned it into a $400 billion fortune, and all he had to do for that was spend $200 million on Donald Trump and get him elected. What a return on an investment. That's an ROI I can get behind. He took $200 million, right? Listen to this. And he made it $150 billion. Wow. And that's not even counting his cryptocurrency holdings or what these new government contracts, now rewritten by Elon Musk, are going to do for him in his bottom line. Ramaswamy already came in some sort of alleged billionaire, charlatan, or whatever he's supposed to be. I mean, I don't know. On Truth Social, the MAGA's already calling him #ConSwamy. Their words, not mine. They don't need this. They're not going to be really in the government, are they? Right? And Donald Trump has given himself plausible deniability to kind of get rid of them. There's already reporting that he's chafing at all the publicity that Elon Musk is getting, all the questions that Elon Musk is really in charge, that it's really President Elon Musk. I mean, they used to say that about Dick Cheney, that he ran the presidency instead of George W. Bush. But George W. Bush was sort of a mild-mannered guy, didn't really care that people thought Dick Cheney was running things. He knew he was the president. But for Donald Trump and his egomaniacal ways to have Elon Musk suck the air out of the room in every news cycle is insufferable. Let's do a poll here in the chat for this hot take. Give me the amount of days starting today, that Elon Musk will last attached to Donald Trump in some sort of DOGE capacity or otherwise. How many days? I'll just get the bidding started. Jan 20, I think he makes it to inauguration, barely. February, March. I don't think he makes it to the summer. I think it's going to be, June. I'll go with 150 days. 150 days, Elon Musk will be out. Put your ideas at the bottom in comments. That'll help us here. Take a moment, hit the free subscribe button. Come back for more MAGA Civil War updates. I feel like I've traveled back in time and I'm actually at the Civil War and I can provide real-time reporting on the battlefields. These are the battlefields that matter to me, putting all jocularity aside, because the more they undermine each other, the more they cut the legs out from under each other, the more they're not disciplined in their approach, the more we can defeat MAGA at the polls, come election, defeat them in the courtrooms, come lawsuits, and I'm here for it. Legal AF. On Tuesdays, I got a new show. I have an announcement to make. I'm going full-time Midas Touch. I'm full-time Midas Touch. Yes, I am. I'm going full-time here for you. It's that important since the election to do that. And I'm going to do a new show. I've been doing it for the last 4 weeks called Popok Live, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the YouTube channel for the Midas Touch. Legal AF on Wednesdays with Karen Friedman, Ignifilo, and me. Saturdays with Ben Mysalis and me. And then over here, I curate full-time. Legal AF, the YouTube channel. Take a moment. We're people-powered. Right? Where Midas Mighty and Legal AF are powered. No outside investors, no independent investors or, no outside investors, we are independent, telling me what to say or do. No corporate greedy monsters trying to step on my First Amendment or freedom of the press rights. So you got it. Popok, unfiltered, unhinged, sometimes unplugged here on Legal AF and on the Midas Touch Network. Until my next reporting. In collaboration with the Midas Touch Network, we just launched the Legal AF YouTube channel. Help us build this pro-democracy channel where I'll be curating the top stories, the intersection of law and politics. Go to YouTube now and free subscribe at Legal AF MTN. That's at Legal AF MTN.